Yo, it's your boy Jiggy Joe back with another one. So, I'm going to explain the story about Excelsior. So, Excelsior is um, basically me, is what the start of it. I'm on a new journey after the Castles album, and I'm trying to figure out where this journey is leading me. Like, I know exactly where I'm supposed to be going because of this scroll that I found somewhere with deep hidden inside one of the castle's treasure chests, and it sent me on this journey across basically all these lands to be able to find what this scroll holds, like what's the true key meaning of it. So upon opening the scroll, it leads me to a treasure map, basically, is what it is. It leads me to this mountain. And so, I'm on this journey to get to this mountain to be able to figure out what it holds, what's truly on this destined journey. So, after I find my way heading towards this mountaintop, I'm met with a lot of different things on the way. So, basically, from finding it and everything and heading towards to where I'm supposed to be going to, I find all these different types of lands, all these different types of people and different things. You know what I mean? And there's also certain things I have to do that lead up to where I'm supposed to be going. I'm supposed to be getting a flag that says Excelsior, which is mainly just putting like like how they did for the moon. You know what I mean? They put a flag on the moon to claim that they were there. You know what I mean? That's kind of the gist of why the flag ends up getting to the top of the mountain at the end of the story. But yeah, basically, you know, I end up trying to face all these battles, fight through all these things to get to where I'm supposed to be at the top of this mountain to be able to help all these people on the way to the mountain, which is the whole reason I'm trying to get there when I end up figuring that out. So once I realize that, I start, looking back on like, okay, after all the things I've been through, all the things I've faced, all the things I've fought, all the beasts I've tamed, what does this story hold in store for me? Unlike the rest of the stories that I've been on, unlike the rest of the journeys I've been on, you know what I mean? What is different about this than what happened previously on all the other adventures and missions I had to go on to? So on this adventure, I faced certain things. I remember that I ended up falling through this portal in a way to bring me back to this time period that wasn't necessarily too far off from where I was previously at, but it was definitely in the same era. So I basically got out of that timeline just to get back into a different era with the same timeline. And yeah, so I end up going to face these sorcerers and these evil knights, and on this pathway, I have to take things down, be able to get to where I need to go. And I end up in this dark forest to be able to find my way out, um, lantern in hand, keep moving forward, trying to get to where I'm supposed to be going, which is to the mountain, because I still haven't reached there yet. However, I am getting closer ever so, you know, prominently with each song passing by. So, as I'm going through this journey and facing all these challenges and trying to um, keep moving forward, I end up finding the start of the mountain, which is basically like a tavern. And there's this monk there, and he tells me all these things about how he did this journey, exact same journey, and he ended up changing from who he was into a monk because he wanted life peaceful again instead of having to worry about what came with all the repercussions of trying to reach the top of this mountain and still being able to like survive, basically. So he's saying like he ended up saving his own mental stability and all his sanity and all the good things and all his dignity and all the things that he pridefully thought of as a man was significant for him. And mainly, he told me that if I'm gonna take this journey and I'm actually gonna do everything I can to reach the mountaintop, that I'm gonna have to make sure that I do it for a reason and not just for myself, obviously, but like being able to show that if I'm able to achieve these dreams and these goals and get to where I want to the top of this mountain, that it's not impossible for other people to do it as well. So saying that in the sense of like, if I'm able to do it, so is everyone else that I truly believe in that can accomplish anything they want to in this life. So yeah, that's the first part of the story. Um, and then I'll make a part two to this to make the videos not so long. And yeah, the second part is going to be about how I got to the mountaintop. So this is the first half of the album, basically. And yeah, so by the time I get to the second part, I'll make sure to explain all that. Appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Make sure to catch y'all in the next one.